All right, so we're going to write some poetry this week, and you'll get your Simply Poetry from the printouts. And we're going to go over some poems. You'll be doing one a day, so don't try to sit down and complete all these in one day. You might if it's easier for you, but it is broken up throughout the week. So the first type of poetry we were working on was a limerick. So, a limerick is a silly poem that the first and second and fifth lines rhyme. Third and fourth line rhymes. So, if we look at these poems, there once was a young lady named Bright, whose speed was much faster than light. She set out one day in a relative way and returned on the previous night. So, if we take a look at these bright and light, so the first, second, and fifth line rhyme. Bright, light, and night. So those are rhyming. And then the third and the fourth line rhyme. Day and way. You're going to be writing some of these, so make sure you're understanding what a limerick is. Let's look at another limerick. There was an old man with a beard who said, "It's just how I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren have all built their nests in my beard." So that's a really funny one. Again, first, second, and fifth line rhymes. The third and the fourth line rhyme. So these are kind of fun types of poetry. All right, so we're going to, here is, and a lot of times they have 8 syllables and they rhyme. So this would be 8, 8, and 8. And then the third and the fourth line would rhyme. First, second, and fifth line rhyme. So what you're going to do is you're going to, yeah, it often starts with there once was. There once was. Here, there once was, there was. So basically, what I suggest you do on this is just come up with a silly 8 syllable line, and then you start rhyming with that. I'm going to take out this line so I can type it. So I'm going to start it off with there once was a there. So here's the syllables. There once was a, that's 4 so far. A, a girl named, there once was a girl named Molly. Again, I just came up with some words that came up with 8 syllables. So you have to count them. My next one's going to rhyme with Molly. She was so happy and jolly. I believe that's 8 syllables. She was so happy. She was so happy and jolly. That's 8 syllables. Let's see. This one was going to rhyme with this one. It has to have 5 syllables. She she was so happy and jolly. She ate candy. She ate candy. That's only 4. She ate candy bars. That's 5 syllables. So it has to rhyme. Next line has to rhyme with bars. She ate candy bars. She ate candy jars. She ate candy in jars. It's not quite 5 syllables, but I'm gonna let it slide. She ate candy in jars. Now this has to rhyme with Molly and Jolly. She didn't eat right, and that was her folly. She didn't eat right, and that was her folly. That's not quite 8 syllables. Okay, so she didn't eat right, and that was her folly. That's like 11 syllables. I'm okay with it as long as it, if you're rhyming, then um, that's going to be the key here. There once was a girl named Molly. She was so happy and jolly. She ate candy bars, she ate candy jars. She didn't eat right, and that was her folly. So it doesn't quite go. If you can't come up with like 8 syllables, you can, let's see, maybe I can take some words away. And that was her folly. So folly means like bad sense, not good sense. It's not good sense to just eat candy bars and jars of candy. So try your best you can to come up with that, and it's just going to rhyme better if you use those syllables that are given. Again, my suggestion, if you can't come up with it, start with there once was. That will help. And then I would just come up with a silly sentence with 8 syllables, and you can come up with words that rhyme. This might take some thinking on your part, but I know you guys have, people have come up with some really good poems. Some kids have. Okay. The next one that we worked with is alliterations. Alliterations occurs when a series of words in a row have the same first consonant sound, such as she sells seashells down by the seashore. That's an alliteration. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Those are all alliterations because they start with the same letter or sounds. So seashells, it starts with S's or SH's, and Peter Piper picked would be all P's. Here's some more. Alice's aunt ate apples and acorns around August. Alliterations are kind of fun to make up. Becky's beagle barked and bayed, becoming bothersome for Billy. Um, Basically, pick a letter that you want, and you can probably come up with a really great sentence. So you're going to try 2 sentences. You can read the rest of these fun alliterations that are given here for you, and you can come up with 2 of your own. There's some fun ones there. Okay, and then we've worked with similes before. A simile is an analogy that compares 2 things that are like, and they usually use the word like or as, and they compare them. So some well-known similes are cute as a kitten, comparing the way someone looks the way to a kitten looks. As busy as a bee, as snug as a bug in a rug. So what you're going to do is you're going to finish these sentences. My blank is as sweet as blank. And then you are going to illustrate your simile. You're going to draw a picture to go with it. The cookies tasted like a blank. And draw a picture. The hot chocolate tasted like, and you want to compare it to maybe something, funny, didn't taste like my grandma made it. You want it, the hot chocolate tasted like um, a chocolate fountain, or like sweet kisses in my mouth, or something, something that is, you're comparing to something that is unlikely, that paints a picture in your mind. So that's more what a simile is, compared to just describing something. I wanted to run like, not like my sister, wanted to run like a deer running through the woods, or a deer running from a hunter. Something that you're comparing something to, that would be unlikely. She screamed so loud it sounded like blank. So it's just describing and painting a picture in your mind. I think that covers it. The one that's probably going to take the most time and effort is that first one, the limerick. And again, you can look up limericks to get a better idea, but hopefully that gives you a good start with trying to write your own limerick. All right, happy writing, and let me know if you have questions. Bye-bye.